Hey guys, what is up? Tag here from Tag Team Gaming, bringing you another gameplay commentary, and today I'll be talking about Zarya, my definite favorite tank out of all the heroes in Overwatch. Now, Alexandra Zaryanov was a person who was living in a Siberian village during the Omnic Crisis, and she thought when she grew up she would try to protect her city or her village, and so she became a heavyweight lifter. And during one of her national tournaments, the Omnic Crisis again struck in her village, and she enlisted in their military program. And that's where we are today. So, her abilities are quite diverse and quite nice and fit very well together. Her primary weapon is a plasma cannon, and on primary fire shoots out a beam that does constant damage. Now this is varied with her right click, which actually will kind of fire out some sort of grenade, plasma grenade, which does splash damage right on impact. Now her second ability is a projection shield that she puts on herself that will block 200 damage. And this is matched with her third ability, which is the same thing, however she places it on a friendly teammate with a lower cooldown on it. And now for her ultimate. Her ultimate is Graviton Surge, and this is an ultimate that is kind of like the plasma cannon's little grenade. So it fires over, but once it makes impact, I think it's about 8 seconds, I'm gonna say, it draws all enemy players that are close to it into it and does slight damage. This isn't a very good ultimate used by itself, however, your team with a bit of coordination can use their ultimates as well. So like, for example, Tracer's Time Bomb, I'm not really sure what it's called, or Hanzo could even fire his dragons into it to deal a massive amount of damage. And with this little coordination, you can get whole team wipes. Zarya is a kind of support with her ultimate as well as a tank, and she's also kind of a support with her projection shield that she puts on her own teammates. Now, something you may not know about Zarya is something to do with the numbers that are under your crosshair when you play with her. First of all, once you put the projection shields on yourself or teammates, the more damage they absorb, the more charge you get. And with the more charge you get, the more damage you'll deal from your plasma cannon. And this goes all the way up to 100 for full charge. Now, this does take quite a lot of skill to kind of time when to put your barriers on yourself and others, because they only last for 2 seconds, and it does have quite a bit of cooldown before you can use it again, so you really need that charge once you use it on yourself and others. Another great thing about Zarya is her giant health pool, and she has a maximum of 400 hit points, and 200 of this is actually armor, which will regen after a few seconds of not taking damage. So as long as you're not taking over 200 damage in a short amount of time, you will be regenning back to 400 no matter what, which is great. I feel like I could be a lot more aggressive and a lot more of a tank for my team to push up as Zarya, especially paired with her shield that basically gives her 600 hit points that you can move in as a huge tank for your team, so they can move in behind you as well to push the enemy team back and just to hold a point very nicely. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video about my favorite tank, Zarya, and honestly, she's becoming one of my favorite Overwatch heroes to play. And remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.